Good day, magic makers. In this video, podcast, or article, depending on which medium you are consuming this piece of content, I'm going to share 3 different ways that ChatGPT has completely blown my mind with ways that I'm using it as almost a business partner and a tool to support me with my business, to free up my time, to make some of the difficult tasks that I would have to do take way less time, make it easier, while maintaining my own authentic voice as a creator, as an influencer in the online education space, and as a human. So if you're ready to explore the possibility of making friends with this new technology that is here to stay, then watch, listen, or read this because you won't believe what I'm going to share. So the first way that ChatGPT absolutely blew my mind, this was a few weeks ago. Now, as you go up the ladder of being an entrepreneur and growing your business, you'll find that contracts are a regular part of doing business with people. You're going to be doing more and more contracts as time goes on. And I don't speak lawyer speak. It's not one of my languages. And so going through contracts is honestly one of my least favorite things that I have to do when that time comes. And so a few weeks ago, I had a few important contracts coming and I had to go through them. And so I copy and pasted the contract into ChatGPT and I asked it, please translate this contract for me at a grade 5 reading level and tell me what it actually means. And then 3 seconds later, here it was. Well, this is all the things that it means. And it was so easy to understand. And then I was like, are there any red flags that I should be aware of that could take away my freedom, that could jeopardize my business, that could jeopardize my intellectual property, that could take away any of my rights? And I made a list of all the things that I was a little bit concerned about. And then I got back and I was like, no, this is a very standard contract and this is what you're agreeing to. And presto, I was like, well, this is great. I'm ready to sign. And if it had been any other way, and I'd be like, oh, well, here's my concerns. And then I could just take what ChatGPT told me to be concerned about and put it in there. So that was one way. If you don't like doing contracts, that one way absolutely blew my mind. Number 2, this is so cool. I did this as an experiment. So right now I'm teaching a workshop around how to design like a 4-week flagship training that you could offer regularly. And so in the first session, I support all the students to basically map out the curriculum for this. What is the transformation? How are you going to communicate that? Who is it for? What's the purpose? And I have a whole list of 20 questions that the students go through in that first session. And at the end of it, they have a pretty clear outline for what each week of the 4 weeks is going to be about and what the end transformation is going to be, etc. And so at the end of that, it was time, in session 2, it's time to make their landing page. And so I have a landing page template that I use for my landing pages. So I created more of like a template version of that basically gives people the landing page and copy and pasted their outline that they just designed in session 1 with the template that I created for all of the students and basically gave ChatGPT the cue of take this workshop template with this particular format for a landing page and do a first draft landing page that answers all the questions based on their outline so that they can have the exact flow for their sales page that they need. And 3 seconds later, presto, what came through was the authentic voice for the students who use this as a part of building their landing page. It was like their words, but formatted perfectly in the exact order that I would design the landing page in. And then all they had to do was upload that text to their website, change out the images, etc. Or, because usually when we're doing trainings like this, we give a landing page template that they can just embed in their website, you could do that as well. So that absolutely blew my mind because that would have saved somebody hours worth of copywriting, and in 3 seconds they had it perfect. The next thing, this is the third thing, is it has allowed me to teach so much more through my newsletter. So video, audio, and written. That is how people consume. Now, if you're only doing articles, then you're missing all of the people that only watch videos or only do podcasts to consume the majority of their content. If you're only doing videos, then you're missing people that listen to podcasts or people that like to read. And so I really believe as a modern day creator, you need to nail all three. You need to be sending, when you're doing newsletters, you have to have the video, the audio, and the written version if you want to be able to reach as many people as possible, which if you follow my newsletter, you'll see that's how I do it. So one of the workflows, and I'm teaching a workshop this week. If you haven't signed up and you want to learn this stuff, I'm literally going to save you hours every single week by teaching you this workflow that I've been doing for the last year. So I capture my coaching calls that I do with my students inside of our group sessions, clients, etc. I video those. So this is one of the workflows I'm going to be teaching. If I have one of those moments of brilliance where I'm just going into that stream and I'm teaching and coaching and offering something awesome that I think would be applicable to my entire audience, after the session is done, I'll grab that little snippet and I will turn that into a YouTube video. So that goes on YouTube. And then I'll take the audio of that and I will add my intro and my outro for my podcast. And there's the podcast version of it. That takes me seconds to do every time, or maybe a few minutes. And then I will grab that audio. I will create a transcript in a program called Descript, which you can do a free trial. It's pretty amazing. That creates a transcript of the exact words. And I think they're over 90% accurate. And then I'll take that transcript, upload it to ChatGPT, and get it to format it into an article version. And presto, within seconds, I've got article, video, audio. I just bring all that over to my newsletter. And then I have some fun. I go do a photo shoot outside. I upload my photo to Canva. I delete my background. And bam, I get a cool thumbnail for my YouTube video and my podcast and my newsletter. And all of this happens so fast. And I'm going to be teaching you this exact workflow so that you can start to have audio, video, and articles for your content. And you can start to understand the potential of how you can partner with ChatGPT while still maintaining your own creative voice. I'm a writer. I don't use it for writing drafts. I write my drafts, but it's an amazing editing tool. And in this workshop happening this week around unleashing your genius, you're going to learn so many little tricks that I've been learning and implementing by using ChatGPT as a partner over the last year. And here's one of the things. I was so skeptical about these tools because we don't know what they're doing. Like we don't fully comprehend this technology right now, but it is here to stay. And it is profoundly amazing what you can do with these tools to save your time and make your work better than what it already is. And things like reading a contract for you, I mean, I would have had to pay my lawyer $300 or $400 to read that contract and tell me the exact same thing. And so when you start to look at it from that perspective, as like having it as an editing tool, having it as a formatting tool, having it help you flesh out things based on what you wrote for your course outline and like now turn that into my landing page first draft based on this criteria, it's epic. And so if you're skeptical, but you're curious, then come try it out. I remember the first day I downloaded ChatGPT. I'm looking over my shoulder. I'm like, God, I can't believe I'm doing this. And then quickly it became a part of my daily work life because it is so amazing at what it can do when you understand what's possible. And in this workshop, I'm going to help you see that, and I'm going to help you design some new workflows with your creative process that are really going to accelerate and expand how much you're able to do, which means you get to free up your time, you get to be more creative, you get to make more value in the world for your people, you get to hit all the different types of mediums that maybe you're not currently doing because it just takes too much time. If you're trying to make a video and then turn it into an article or vice versa, and you're doing all of that on your own, you're spending 5 more hours than you should be if you're to use the tools and the workflows I'm going to be teaching you. So I just wanted to share this. There's a whole world of creative possibilities and potential for you and your life's work. And come to this workshop. It's on this Thursday that's coming up. You can sign up on my website, magicmedia.com, MAJIK media.com/ChatGPT-workshop, or just go to my workshops page. You'll see it there. I hope to see you there. It's going to be awesome. You're going to be inspired. It's going to be creative and all the good things. Stay awesome, Magic Maker. See you soon. Peace.